All right, welcome to another trade like a sniper episode where I utilize a top-down analysis approach to frame a trade on a lower time frame, all done using ICT's concepts along with my own discoveries. So if you want to learn how to trade like this, um, feel free to comment in the video or contact me on one of my socials. Okay, so let's start with the US dollar South African rand. Um, I like forex pairs because there's less opening gaps because it's a 24-hour kind of market. And we haven't done other currencies like we haven't done the rand before, so we'll start with the US dollar rand on FXCM. Starting on the 12th month, let me scrunch up the chart, go to a random point of time, and we just try and find something. Okay. All right. So what do I notice first of all? Price came into this gap, came up, came down, came up. Now it's in this gap here. Okay. Change the color. So these are yearly gaps. Each candle is 1 year. So let's fast forward it a bit. See if we make another low. Another low. Okay. So we came into this wake, came down into the midpoint of this gap. Now we're expanding up. Expanding up to where? Likely this gap above. So we can highlight the whole gap as our target. Okay. Stop loss 100% here for now. So we can refine it. And we can just highlight this as our target. Okay, let's go down to the 4 month. Let's go down to the monthly straight away. Let's not waste time. So we came into this yearly gap. Expanding up, order block. Came back to this order block. Now we're expanding up again. Likely going to come into here. So I'm going to go down to the weekly. We may not have an opportunity. I believe we may have an opportunity in here. Okay. We have this is our POI for a trade, I think. In here. So it's the high. We have a high here too. I'm going to go down to the daily now. And look for a possible trade. See if we can come into this gap here. All right, so it came all the way into here. Can I go to the 4-hour? Not possible. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. For some reason the chart decided to show everything on this area. Okay. So it did come a bit deeper. Hit the target. All right, well, okay. Let's remove all this. Let's go ahead on the monthly again, see what we were looking at. Okay, so price came into this into that yearly, I believe, yearly gap, right? Now it's down. So now we're on the month. So should I go back to the yearly? Okay. So what I see is some relative equal highs here. I see a possible draw on liquidity. But again, this is back in 2006, so things were quite volatile. Now we're at this order block. Let's see if we, okay, this is as low as I kind of would like it to close. Okay. The monthly. So it came in, came down. I want to see what it wants to do. Okay, it looks like it wants to push up. The weekly, okay. You can kind of tell by how the candles move up and down. So I like this. We came back down to a weekly discount. I like this. I like this. We didn't get entry in this order block, in that fair value gap, but it's okay. Order block here, and the wick, large wick. I'm just going to put a stop here. And target where, since we came into here already, we can target a different PD array. We can look on the monthly. Do we have a gap? We can look at the 3 months, 4 months. Okay, on the 4 month, we have a gap up here. We came into this area quite a few times. And I can note here on the 4 month, we have this gap with a breaker. So it's pretty good. That it looks like we came into. So back to the weekly. Weekly gap here as well. Weekly into this 4 month. Came into the 4 month, came into the weekly, expanded. Now it created another weekly gap. Super high probability that we'll take out this high first. So you can even have a trade like that. Super high probability. Long term, let's aim here. And because we're long term, I'm going to put a stop here in case we come down and take this out again. Okay, because now our time frame, our target is higher, and price can take out an short term low before moving higher. Okay, multiple times into this gap, took out that short term low. Yeah, so that's what usually used to happen to me. I have my stop here, and I have a larger target, and I would be stopped out. So in this case, it didn't even break the high yet, but it did come down here to this order block. Now it's expanding higher. Now I'd be comfortable moving my stop here as well. You can even increase the what do you call it? Leverage. Okay. We make another gap in here. We use that to go higher. Okay, it didn't even break that high. Deep retracement. All right, now we got this breaker here. Okay, we got a breaker coupled with a breaker, so I think the higher time frame narrative will win. A bit tricky. We may come down deeper into here as well. So at this point, I may reduce my leverage or just get out of the position. Okay, so it comes into this order block / breaker. Okay, looks like it wants to go lower first. Okay, this wants to go lower first. So came into this order block, and now we're going lower. Go to the daily. Let's go to the weekly. Back again in here. Okay, let's see how this weekly plays. Okay, so we're still playing around this gap a couple of times. So it's bouncing in between these gaps and also this gap here. If we can close above, I'll use it as support. Okay, one more time it took out liquidity. In here again, but a really tiny gap. Let's see if that does it. Okay. This looks like the time where it's going to move. Stop here. Why it took out liquidity here more convincingly, and the body is also closed. And then we had a quick change in delivery with another gap. So where's the next target? I would say at least above this high, but we should go all the way into this gap here. So yeah, it took out this high. All right, still in this dirty consolidation. 4-month gap. Monthly gap down here. More at a discount. I think we can go to the daily and look for a change in the state of delivery. Okay. Daily gap. And a daily gap in here. I'll give it one more go. Okay. Took out that low. Back in here. This is not, to me, this is not such good structure. This is, to me, manipulation into the higher time frame PD array, a higher time frame, into the inefficiency. So we can stop here. So we lost 2 trades, but okay. So what's happening? We came into here, expanded up into this order block, mitigation block. Come down to here, still expanding up. Let's see what happens here. Okay. All right. This seems like it's going to go for it. If not, then yeah, I don't know what else to say. Dun, 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 dun. So we're on the daily, right? And this is our, what is it, 4 months, 6 month, 4-month target. So we can have a lot of daily candles forming in between. Yep, okay. So we see how we came into this monthly, and that was the move. Over here, trying too early, being too impetuous when there's equal lows down here as well, and relative equal highs being engineered. We should see price come down into here and possibly go higher. I forgot what's on the left, but if we can get a 4-month close. Just out of curiosity, just having a look. Let's just see over here, because this may all be wicks on the 4-month chart. Let's just let it form. Maybe use as resistance. Dum dum. A lot of consolidation here. Okay, let's just cancel the replay. So we can just go back and have a look. 2011, huh? Okay. All right, so monthly. What was I even looking at? 4 month? This gap here. Right. Okay. So there's another 4-month gap here. So spike through that, and then it came all the way down here, which is surprising, I guess. Let me go to the 12 months so we have some better context. Inside this 12-month gap, came down into this order block here, below this one, and then just expanded from there. Now, we're at almost 19. Wow. Yes, where are our charts? So we lost 2 trades, but we managed to get this move from here to take out the high into that 4-month, and it just blasted into this 4-month gap higher up here. This nice breaker order block. A lot of choppy action in terms of wicks, but you can see the body is respecting this very nicely. Yeah, and that's all. So not too bad. 8R, we lost 2R. We'll just call it a day.